So I was living in New York at the time, and then events took me out west, here to Los Angeles, and I found a riper market for my art writing, and yet I still sent letters back to this New York arts people. And here's one about some things I saw going around LA. In particular, I went to visit Gene Scott. Dr. Gene Scott, who's this evangelist who used to operate. And the same day I went to see Gene Scott, I went to the Nixon Museum. So here's both were amazing. Dr. Gene Scott, Nixon. In this town, realizing international art just isn't the cultural psychosis that Kristeva and postmodern Freudians would have us believe it is. Maybe it's sanity's false refuge. Gene Scott attended Stanford University some time ago. Father was then pastor of the very congregation Dr. Gene now heads. If you want to know what Dr. Gene Scott thinks of lawyers, then take a look at his painting, The Liars, in the exhibition hall of his new cathedral in a 30s movie palace, still in grand decay. Herzog's God's Angry Man. The sermon crafted pseudo-obscurity only the master pastor can decipher. The audience of aging hippie Christians used bookstore addicts of all stripes. Station 5 in the exhibition rooms, the 1424 Luther Bible. And there, stage left, the man himself, sitting suited, legs crossed, white-haired, bearded, sporting mirrored shades. Trinity of Jerry Lee Lewis, Mark Twain, and Moses, squared by J.W. Hardin and Ignatius Donnelly. The 19th century survives into the 21st. Not for I am ashamed of the good news, the power for of God it is unto salvation to everyone relieving, to Jew both first and to Greek, Romans 1:16. The Nixon birthplace and library, Yorba Linda, California, lost in the endless concrete of hollow suburbia. Sunday afternoon, 2 other cars in the vast and empty parking lots. Pat Nixon automatons, a la Phil Dick, greeting the visitors. Sad gift shop of novelty jokes. Nixon mugs, generic Nixon hats and t-shirts. Full-on cynicism, not enough to draw a crowd. The house itself, a kit. The toilet where little Dick peed. The piano. The sad suburban unreality of blue-collar California America already in 1901. Watergate tapes tastefully selected. The actual reel-to-reel recorder. Life-size plastic statues of the leaders. De Gaulle, Mao, painted to look bronze. De Gaulle's gigantic, almost coming to life. No peace there, a sad and a nervous place. Nixon helped design it himself. Gravestone claiming the honors of the peacemaker. No one wants to care about Nixon anymore. As Phil Dick said in 1976, and yet it was a thrilling year in '74 when we began to dislodge what we thought was the tyranny, but then found the greater one, the intelligence community, which we cannot dislodge. The American people have lost the will to combat this tyranny. It has lasted too long, and we are tired. I'm tired. I myself have given up, as our newspapers say most Americans must, with the sense that we are helpless. And as Benjamin says, dandyism is the last glimmer of the heroic in times of decadence. Yeah, they just let me print like these prose poems, you know.